Oh man, so a couple weeks ago, Benzino went on a rant about his daughter Coi Leray being in the video, looking, extra sexy with Busta Rhymes, and he felt like Busta Rhymes was moving on some slimy top because he shouldn't be that way with his daughter. He shouldn't be in a video like that with his daughter. Now, we gonna get into that later. I'm gonna let y'all catch up and hear what Benzino said later. But first, let's see what Busta Rhymes had to say in response. He was on Way Up with Angela Yee, and listen to Busta Bust speak.
Benzino has some things to say about Coi Leray being in the video. Mm-hmm. He didn't like how she was dressed, and he felt like you should have reached out ahead of time. And so what do you think about that?
My thing, first and foremost, is Benzino has my number. He knows how to reach me. You ain't got to address me about nothing on no social media because you got my phone number, number one. Number two, I've never had to address him about a problem, and there's been plenty of different issues that we've actually went through that led to actual violence with him and Dave Mays and situations that transpired that we was able to resolve civil and respectfully, because the beef wasn't even with Benzino, but obviously he got to ride with who he moving with, and we riding with who we moving with. But the point that I'm trying to make is, up until probably right now, this is not public information. I'm not saying this to promote the issue. I'm saying this to promote how the code of ethics was upheld and how we dealt with issues. We resolved it as men and face to face. We wasn't on social media. We didn't talk on the radio, and we all had records out. Made Men was putting out records. He was co-owner of Source Magazine. But for me, the reason why I also felt like it was good to deal with things in that way, not only because I was raised that way, but if we really gonna live by the proper code of ethics that we was raised on, then why are you incriminating yourself talking about any conflict that you got with anybody on a social media platform or on the record anywhere? Talk to the person. That's the man thing and the grown man thing to do.
Bust said some real shit right there. I get everything he said. If we have an issue, let's address the issue one-on-one. We ain't gotta do the social media stuff. I get it, because all that stuff is for us. You feel me? It's for me. I appreciate it low key because I make money off the content when it comes to covering certain things like this, and then also it gives us tangible references to have conversations about some things that we talk about in different spaces and platforms and shit like that. But sometimes we forget how spoiled we are that people are hashing out private grievances publicly or any type of grievances publicly. Really, it's just to go ahead and flex muscles on other folks. That's what people are really doing. But if they really want the problem to be solved, they can hit somebody up. Or immediately when he first seen the situation, he should have hit Busta up. I get that. But Busta did not address what Benzino said straight up, because he may have had some points right there. You guys gotta let me know what you think. We're gonna go ahead and play back what Benzino say. But first, before we do that, I know y'all see the shirt, man. Listen, we going from SLOB to GAWD. Bruh, I was fat as hell. I was at 274 pounds, but for the past 2 months since starting this program, I've been working hard and eating clean, and I've managed to drop all the way down to 245 pounds so far. But I'm not done though. I'm just getting started, and you can be a part of the process, my brother or my sister, whoever you are. Homie, I'm telling you right now to hop on this journey with me. See, with the purchase of any SLOB to GAWD t-shirt or hoodie, you'll receive the exact workout plan and meal plan that helped me lose 30 pounds in just 2 months, and you'll be able to follow along on my way to my goal zone. Hit the link in the description or the pinned comment to go to the SLOB to GAWD website, and follow me at SLOB to GAWD on all social media accounts to follow the daily process. Join the movement. Let's unlock our potential and go from SLOB to GAWD. Alright, so now let's go ahead and check back in and see what Benzino said.
I know Angie Martinez doesn't like me. I don't like her either. You don't do no video with my daughter half naked. I never knew that Coi felt this way about me. It hurts. It hurts bad. Y'all are just seeing the surface of it on the internet, but in real life, it ain't cool. I wish it never happened. I know she got nominated for a Grammy, and Lord knows I want her to win it. Now I have 3 boys. Coi's my only girl. So, girls are harder. Boys, you think you have it all figured out because boys, You're looking at them as young men. So it's not that you're, not protective of them, but girls, you're overprotective. I supported Coi wanting to do music because that's all she's ever been around. She's only been around studios when she was doing music, and I wasn't necessarily with her being half naked on Instagram or talking about certain subjects she did in her music. But, that don't mean that I didn't want her to do music. I thought she was gonna go to college. I didn't see her in that light. But she's very successful. I'm proud of her. I know Angie Martinez doesn't like me. I don't like her either. You know what I'm saying? But to sit there and interview my daughter and manipulate the situation, she knew what she was doing. I'm not going to call her any names or anything. That would be the old Zeno. So I'm going to try to keep it respectful, but she was wrong. She's a woman, too, so an older woman, so she should have knew better. You don't play with people's kids, and that's what's so disheartening about this, A lot of people doing, the whole Busta Rhymes collaboration, like, he should have reached out to me, like, you don't do no video with my daughter half naked, and, you a grown fucking man. He should have reached out to me and said something. But it is what it is, She's grown, she can do what she wants. But I wasn't with that, All I could do is have my opinions from afar. Once they reach a certain age, it doesn't matter what I think. The internet is definitely killing the family communication and family bond. Now, I do understand that. But I haven't been on live in months. I don't come on here talking in a long time, so, go easy on me.
I don't have no kids right now, but shoot, that may be a conversation that you want to have with somebody. Fathers, all my fathers out there, in the comment section below, let me know if you feel Benzino on this one right here. Because I feel Busta, and I think I'll definitely, without having any children, definitely understand where Benzino's coming from. But this whole situation with Coi and Benzino is just crazy as hell, because what I'm coming to understand is that Coi is realizing that, she realized a long time ago. She realized a long time ago that the man that she may have thought her dad was when she was growing up is not the same man that the music industry sees him as. He's been clowned since I've been a little ass kid. He's been clowning the industry for the longest. So I think what's happening in their situation is that she thinks that for her to be cool like everyone else, while she has a dad that's not that cool, shoot, maybe I should go ahead and kick my dad's back in too with the rest of the industry, because that's all they do. And he not feeling that, because it's like, damn, I already get it from all these people. Not my child too. You gonna join in with them on the jokes too?
Him go online and just to create craziness for no reason, make up things, try to make it seem like I just don't, it just has to stop. And if you notice, it has been a pattern for some time now, since he went on Clubhouse and did the whole blick situation and leaked the fact that I had the record with Nicki, since he went and tried to downplay my album sales on Trendsetter, since he went and tried to, it just seems like every single time, instead of you congratulating me and be happy for me, you want to go online and try to use me to prove yourself to these people in this industry on why you feel like you didn't get the respect or whatever it is that you deserve. I don't want to be a clout kid. I'd rather us, again, just hit me offline, hit our family, and other than that, I'll never, ever, ever mention anything in any more interviews ever again. You don't call, you don't write, but you take everything to the internet, and you get on the internet and you try to play this, you try to just whatever. Try to downplay me, try to make it play victim, try to make it seem like I'm attacking you, try to make it seem like my intentions is to hurt you, and that's never the case here. I don't have to get on here and lie about struggle. I don't think anybody wants to do that. But yeah, I think that's corny. I have a mugshot. I asked my mom, I'm not gonna we don't even want to put my other family in this because I think that's kind of not what I'm here for. If I don't get on here and say something, and it takes me everything in me to get on live and do this, especially again in the most precious times of my career. But for some reason, these blogs, right, like my entire career, it seems like they've just been trying to take over my story, take over my narrative, take over my career. And if I don't say something, if I don't defend myself, if I don't speak up, then I'm going to allow these blogs to tell my story, to tell y'all who I am. And I don't think that's fair to me. Yep. I don't have to speak on this ever again. He made it very clear that he never wants to speak to me again. Again, the interview was done in June. I haven't said anything since. But respectfully, I just wish that we could just kind of just keep everything offline moving forward. If you have anything to say, you can call Grandpa Tito, you can call my mom, just like how you called me last week asking for what you asked for. You could have just hit me direct. Like, I'd rather you just do that on a respectful level of just me being your daughter at the end of the day. Like, we don't gotta have a relationship, but I'm still your kid.
When she brought up the fact that I called and asked for some money, I don't have any embarrassment with that. That's my child. That's all I say. You know, I think she brought it up to try to embarrass me. Why would you bring that up? So, the best way to take the embarrassment off is admit wholeheartedly, yes, I did. And I would have done it again. I won't now. I got 4 kids. My oldest son, Ray Ray. Ray Ray, I need a few dollars. If I was the one providing and making sure my kids had everything and their mothers had everything, I have no problem with it. I don't give a f what y'all think about it. I give a f on that. Shit pisses you off and you're mad at me and yell and scream through the internet. Shit ain't doing nothing to me. I know sometimes I get emotional. I probably got PSTD. I got PTSS. Post-traumatic street syndrome.
So I think that's one thing, that's one perspective that's being left out when people are having these conversations about Coi Leray and Benzino. She thinks her dad is the laughing stock of the industry. She thinks Eminem clowned him, so many people clown him, and all these different things. And for her to be cool with her dad being that dude, she wants to see if she can clown him too. But I think with people being more mature and consuming content and these things, it's kind of turning on Coi Leray, because at the end of the day, that's your damn daddy. That's your damn daddy. You know, you're supposed to, it's okay to be uncool when you're your dad at some point in time. As long as he providing opportunities for you. He may have, maybe he didn't, but from what we see, from what he's saying, he said he provided those opportunities for you to be able to go ahead and be who you are and have all the chances to be a star and shit like that. And you're a fucking star. So
she says she slept in cars. Queen never slept in no fucking car that I knew about. You know, I had my daughter 5 months out the year. I was with her mother until she was 9, and I had her from 9 to 16, 5 months out the year. She'd be with me. She lived with me twice. She lived here in Atlanta with me, and she went to Campbell High School. Like, I was a single dad, and I was taking care of my kids, all my kids, and her 2 older brothers by 2 other men that wasn't mine. So when I'm watching this, I'm just looking at somebody, she looked like she's almost brainwashed. You know, like, she ain't never slept in no car and sold drugs and all this. Like, I don't know why she's running with this narrative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is crazy. I've never seen no shit like this. But the label's perpetuating it. The people who run the label, they're all perpetuating it. And then the sad thing is, like, the people who interview her, they're all down with it too. Angela Yee. Angela Yee in 1994 was a part of a group of people who wanted Dave Mays to step down from the magazine because he put an article about me and my group, the RSO, in the magazine. Angela Yee, 1994. Imagine that. So me and her never got along. Me and Angie Martinez never got along. Ever. They was biting Eminem's dick so bad that it was just, you know, it was to the point where, you know, she'd be on there interviewing with him and calling me that dude. So they don't fuck with me. So what is the worst thing to use somebody's child to manipulate them against him? She has children. She has a kid by the kid from Cisco's group. She wouldn't want to be involved with that. Nobody would want their kid to be led into questions to go against their parents, and that's what she did.
She should give him more grace than the industry gives him, because that's her fucking father. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. But before we get up out of here though, I'm on a weight loss journey and I want you guys to follow along with me, you feel me? I'm going from SLOB to GAWD. SLOB to GAWD. My lazy big ass blew up to 274 pounds. But these past 2 months I've been at it and I've dropped nearly 30 pounds down already. I'm at 245 pounds right now, all the way from 274, man, just 2 months. You can join me as I'm on this road by following me on TikTok and IG at SLOB to GAWD. But I encourage you to participate. This merch is now available, and with the purchase of anything on the SLOB to GAWD website, you receive the exact workout plan and the meal plan that I've referenced so far. That's down below in the description and the pinned comment. But once again, follow me on TikTok and IG at SLOB to GAWD so you can be a part of the everyday process as I'm going through this program, this journey, and all that good stuff. But listen, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.
Don't forget to show Stacey some love by smashing the like button. Enjoy!